All right. So my next one is a little movie called Over the Hedge.
Oh yes.
Justin, have you seen Over the Hedge?
The residents of Rancho Camelot Estates want things to be perfect.
The homeowner's charter, which you signed, says the grass is supposed to be 2 inches, and yours is more like 2.5.
So they built a hedge to keep the animals out.
It never ends!
Whoa! Hey!
It never ends that way, too. What do we do for food?
Hey, kids! What is that?
BHA, BHT, and good old MSG, aka the chip. Dig in!
Now the lines have been drawn.
Over that hedge. They have the food.
How much food?
Food out the wazoo.
I like a cookie.
And the battle
I need a business listing for the Verminator.
is on.
Let's party!
From the creators of Shrek and Madagascar
I think he's dead.
Oh, really? Do you, in fact, have an associate's degree from Vermtech? Oh, thank you all for coming!
Bruce Willis, Gary Shandling, Steve Carell,
I can burp my ABCs!
William Shatner, Wanda Sykes, and Nick Nolte.
Time's up, RJ. You feel that buzzing in the back of your skull?
Yeah.
That's called a sugar rush. Whoa! The last thing you need is caffeine.
Yes, I'm gonna say yes. I'm assuming it's the animated one with the raccoon and the squirrel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Bruce Willis is the raccoon.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it. It's one of those ones where like I'm like 90% sure I've seen it, but also I could be convinced that I've only ever seen most of it through clips on the internet.
Or watching over my shoulder on the plane.
One of those, yeah. Or you're watching it in the living room. Yeah, one of those where I've never actually seen the full thing in one sitting, but I've definitely seen it. But it's I mean, oh man, it's a plot that's a dime a dozen. It's a guy who comes in, he pretends to be your friend, and then he's actually there to screw you over. Then he realizes he doesn't want to screw you over because he's actually your friend.
Yeah, I mean, it's your classic huckster story.
Yep.
Um,
I know I did an audio for the bit. I did an audio for the bit where on TikTok I did a lip sync where the bear is like, "You have to rob them, or I'm going to eat you."
Vincent, wait! I can get it all back! That's right! If you eat me, you'd have to do it. But I can get it! All of it!
My red wagon?
Redder! Ow!
The blue cooler.
Blue cooler! On my list! Gotta be blue.
Yes, and I want my spuddies. I love those things. 'Cause with a spuddy, enough just isn't enough.
So true. Painfully true. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get you the giant picnic pack, family fun size.
They have that.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, RJ. I'm going back to sleep. When that moon is full, I'm waking up. And all my stuff had better be right back where it was.
But that's just 1 week. That's impossible for one guy. A week's perfect. I'll get some helpers.
Full moon, all my stuff. And don't even think about running away, because if you do, I will hunt you down and kill you.
I do remember that.
yeah, that's the bear. So it's funny because the one thing that I find funny anyways is I never really thought about the name, like who actually played any of the characters.
Oh, yes. Gary
I mean, that's
Shandling
just,
is the turtle, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, Gary Shandling
Yeah,
is
Gary
Verne.
Shandling is the turtle. The only one I knew for sure was Bruce Willis. Is another one that, man, he's a much better. I think he's one of those actors. Like
He's one of the ones
He's
who
such
I
a
didn't- I
fun
didn't-
voice actor.
I didn't realize, again, because like when I watch this for fun, I don't really care who plays the characters. But doing it for this, I never realized that RJ was Bruce Willis.
That's what makes Bruce Willis such a good man. Such a tragedy what's happening to that poor man. But he's such a good voice actor because he knows that you associate. It's sort of like Arnold is a bit different, but like him in particular, at least he seemed to recognize that you recognize him for his face. And when he can detach himself from his face, he can do things that are a little out there. So like, as much as I like this movie, one of my favorite Bruce Willis voice acting performances is always going to be "Look Who's Talking." Because if you told me,
when he's the baby,
if you didn't tell me that was Bruce Willis, I didn't know that was Bruce Willis till
No, I
like
would've
years
never
later.
known.
And that's it's fun that you say that the same thing about this. Like, yeah, that means it's a good. It means it's a good vocal performance because he's created a character. You hear the character,
absolutely.
you don't hear the voice. And that's why it bothers me when people are like, "Oh, I hate it when celebrities are stunt cast," because they're not always. Like another great voice actor in this is Steve Carell. Him as the squirrel is great. He's super fun.
I was gonna say he's another example of until I looked up that it was him. I didn't, or this time I saw, I paid attention
think
to the credits. I didn't notice that it was him.
I think he's basically his character from Anchorman, but still, it's still a funny performance.
I knew that the one possum was William Shatner.
Yes,
because he's got a very
William
recognizable voice.
But yeah,
I
didn't my recollection though.
I didn't realize that the daughter was Avril Lavigne.
Really, that I don't remember. But to me, this is another example of it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, and the bear is Nick Nolte.
Really? That's another. Now that you say that, that does make sense. But yeah, to my recollection, there's nothing special about this thematically, story wise, art wise. It's not even particularly
really.
Impressively animated.
It's your. Well, I mean, it's not bad animated.
Oh no, definitely not. There's parts in it where its use of upper aiming scale on the turtles. Sometimes I remember there's a couple of shots in this like it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not the worst that animation can be. 3D animation can be. It's not hoodwink.
I will say though. So okay.
That I could say.
Apparently, at one point there had been talks about there being a sequel. And
really?
the reason why a sequel never came is because they just weren't sure that it was financially viable. That's the only thing that stopped them.
Because this didn't do well.
That being said, what?
This didn't do well.
Oh, I mean it did fine.
Who makes this? By the way? Who makes this?
DreamWorks.
Oh, this is Dream. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is.
It did fine. Like it had a budget of 80 million and it made 339.8 million.
I don't know, man. If the company.
But they just weren't sure that with a second one that it was going to be viable. I think from what I remember reading, they were like, why take a risk on this when what was it, Minions or
Madagascar?
Madagascar. That was it.
The Penguins of
Madagascar.
Madagascar.
That was it. Madagascar specifically. They were like, we could make a second one of those.
Oh, that's interesting. So this is pre. What year is this?
This was released April 30th, 2006.
Really? So okay, obviously, yeah. No shit, yeah. I didn't realize that this was before Madagascar 2, but after Madagascar 1. So yeah, Madagascar 1 was huge. Obviously, if you're gonna make an animal-based animated movie in your DreamWorks, you're gonna do Madagascar 2. That makes so much more sense. Like, but also like there's a universe where there's like there's Over the Hedge 5 and Madagascar didn't get a sequel. Like there's a universe.
So a thing that I just learned. Fascinating. Fascinating. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Great deal of sense when you say that.
The Over the Hedge is based on a comic strip.
Yes, I knew that. I did know that.
I did not know that.
That popped up on my either Twitter or Threads. Somebody was
Michael Fry and T. Lewis.
It looks really similar. The art style looks really similar to Calvin and Hobbes. But yes, there's a lot of people who were like, they referred to this as a bastardized version of it. They're like, it's not as good as the comic.
That doesn't surprise me.
Loosely adapted from the comic is my understanding.
I will say that not so much a sequel because
Ooh, sorry, real quick.
I wouldn't.
Calvin and Hobbes or Pearls Before Swine, if you've ever seen Pearls Before Swine.
Fair enough. I wouldn't have necessarily seen a sequel movie to this. I am kind of surprised that we didn't get one of those cheap
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's
How to Train Your Dragon or
Madagascar.
Panda or Madagascar. Or any of those, the ones where they made the shows.
I suspect if this had come out after Madagascar 2, I think there would have been. I think this just came out too soon for them to realize that was an option. That would be my thing. Because you're right.
Yeah, I mean,
it absolutely could. You could absolutely get a decent voice match for any one of these characters and have it sound vaguely like and make a cheap ass television show. You could.
I mean, you could have had bad voice actors and it would have gotten the job done.
Right? Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm looking at the actual timeline. So yeah, Madagascar comes out in 2005. Over the Hedge comes out 2006.
For some reason, I thought this was for sure.
And
I didn't
then
realize this was
Madagascar.
DreamWorks. I thought this was Blue Sky.
Madagascar 2 doesn't come out until the late 2008.
Yep, I worked at the movie theater when Madagascar 2 came out. But yeah, I thought for sure I didn't realize this was DreamWorks. I thought for sure this was Blue Sky. This has such Blue Sky vibes to it. It does not have DreamWorks vibes to it.
It's very much a DreamWorks.
It's way too simple to be DreamWorks. But then again, DreamWorks was really simple when it started out. So like, they didn't delve into it.
Movie.
Like that's the thing about I like DreamWorks movies, but like
and for anyone who's wondering where the nature comes in, not only are they animals, but the entire point of it is that their forest has been cleared away by suburban.
It's really funny as you felt the need to justify your connection to nature, and I'm just like, it's a movie that's eating people. It's an animal that's eating people. But no, it's funny we were talking about narrative complexity and thematic complexity in terms of Pixar movies. But yeah, DreamWorks movies were so basic when they first started off, and they didn't get complex emotionally until now. And it's just so funny that Disney is so basic now, and DreamWorks is the one.
I don't know. I mean, DreamWorks from fairly early on had Princess and the Prince of Egypt and things like that, and that's fairly.
I'm talking about their 3D animated movies.
Road to El Dorado was also fairly complex.
I'm talking about their 3D animated movies. Like you've got you're nothing. Shrek is pop culture fluff. Madagascar is pop culture. It's nothing. There's nothing to Madagascar. There's nothing. I like this movie, but it's nothing compared to like even a How to Train Your Dragon 3, for example, where that movie's all emotional complexity, or How to Train Your Dragon 2, that movie's all emotion. Like, or even like you couldn't even consider that Madagascar is the same people, or the people who made Madagascar also made Puss in Boots, right? Puss in Boots is an incredible movie about PTSD and trauma. That is from the same franchise that gives us
the second one.
Wait, no, Puss in Boots.
The
second one. Yes, sorry, yes, that's what I meant. Sorry, I always forget about the first one. But yes, the second one. Yes, it's hard to, or even if you want to look at things that are coming out, that Mysterious Island one or whatever. To me, it's hard to imagine that a company that would make something that I would consider borderline art made the Madagascar movies, or even see, to me, when I go basic bitch DreamWorks movies, I go all the way back to Ants. Like Ants is nothing compared to even your later, like How to Train Your Dragon movies are 1,000 times.
Yeah,
more.
I mean, for me, in terms of Illumination, to use a different studio, it's like comparing the Mario movie to Minions 1.
Yeah, pretty much. Like they're just not the same.
They're very, very different animals.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, no, I like this movie. I have a fun time every time I watch this movie. It's kind of a I don't like the word guilty pleasure.
I don't know that I would consider this. I don't think that painting it as a guilty pleasure is fair, because I think it's not great. Like, don't get me wrong, it is not an exceptional movie, but it is better than it has any right to be, and it is certainly, in my opinion, better than Madagascar.
I would definitely agree with that assessment. I don't call it a guilty pleasure. I call it popcorn.
Yeah, fair enough. Like Piranha, to me, that's a guilty pleasure. I feel slightly guilty that I like that movie. This I would never feel guilty about liking.
Popcorn, it's light, it's fluffy. Yeah, maybe there's not a lot of substance to it, but I like it anyway.
Yeah, that's great. It's a good way to put it. Anyway, Jordan, is that Over the Hedge for you?
That is Over the Hedge for me.
Hey there, everybody. It's N-Card Justin here. Let me know down in the comments. Do y'all remember Over the Hedge? Did you like Over the Hedge? Do you want them to make a sequel to Over the Hedge? Or do you not? Do you want the world to forget it? Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments down below. But in the meantime, if you'd like to see the full podcast that this is from, our nature special, you can click the box on the left. Or if you just want to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week. Or you can just leave this video a like. That helps us out too. We'll see you all in the next video, everybody. Have a good day.